Alright, Cerberus, also known as the monstrous watchdog of the underworld. Known by many to have only 3 heads, but according to poets like Hesiod and others, he could have 50 or more. A lot more. Ha! That's a lot of head. Giggity. It was also said in some stories that snakes grew from his back and he had a serpent's tail, and he devoured anyone who tried to escape or enter the kingdom of Hades. Well, unless they trick him, overpower him, or he just doesn't see them. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a dog. 3-headed dog, but a dog. You could probably get past him by drawing a bone. I mean, Orpheus got past him by charming him with music. Ha! Orpheus probably hit him with that. And that's all it takes, man. Dogs love that shit. Now, the father of Cerberus was Typhon, a father of all monsters, and his mother is apparently the mother of all monsters, Echidna. So yeah, his parents are evil! But now, is Cerberus evil? Yeah, he eats souls and people. He can even instill fear in people on sight. And he can paralyze his enemies with nothing but a howl. Bro's like Cujo on steroids. Fool! He's just a guard dog of the underworld, and he's basically neutral in all conflicts. Night, he eats people. No good dog eats people. Hey, if you don't want to get eaten, don't go into the underworld and don't try to leave. It's not like everyday people can just run into this dude. He's in one place doing a job like a good doggo. And since he is doggo, it means by default that he is a good boy. Man, this thing is basically the spawn of 2 demons humping. They probably got more teeth than jaws. Oh, shut up, you just hit him because you're a cat. Yep. And we cats are the better animals, straight up. You ain't got clean, brush, or feed me, I find my sustenance. Well, you may hate the Cerberus in mythology, but can you say you hate the Cerberus Waifu? There's a Cerberus Waifu.
Oh my goodness!
Goddamn, there's a lot of head. Now I found this image on Reddit and X, made by the user named Micah. I really like the images this user put up because honestly, they're adorable and a great representation of what a Cerberus Waifu should look like. But what? Not what's the problem? More head, more tongue. The problem is, in real life, the condition of having multiple heads is called polycephaly. And even though this artwork is very appealing, the reality is, the Cerberus Waifu may look more like this. Wood. I'm sorry? You heard me, coward. Wood. Even the Cerberus Waifu did look like this. Add on them some dog ears and a tail with 1 extra head. That's a lot of head and very little problems for me, dog. Are you kidding me? Nah, man, you know me. And every woman can't be a 10 knight, but they sure can be with me if they got the skills. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying? That is weird, dude. And who the hell said I was normal? I'm a talking cat, you fool. Well, what about marriage? What about marriage? Marriage ain't shit to a player. My brother, I got goals and they got holes. That's all I'm saying, man. Well, eventually you're gonna get them pregnant and then what? They're basically sisters. So someone's gonna have to take responsibility. Voice, where you go? Hey! Voice, get away from the cows. Voice, what do you think you're doing? You heard me. Now answer the question. What about the children? You're basically sleeping with 3 sisters and getting 1 baby. If that. Man, I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I heard kids and I went to go get the milk. Voice, stop playing. I ain't playing. This is a serious search. Do the explorer level type. I ain't got no map though, so it may take a while. I'm gonna find that milk one day. You are despicable. Found it. Hey mama, you got milk for a real one? Boy, that is not a cow. Prove it. Alright, the Cerberus Waifu I showed before is one of the best examples of a Cerberus Waifu. In fiction that I've seen at least. Now the next Cerberus Waifu that I picked is more well known, but her design is what I would call less unique. Still a good design though, and it's Cerberus from the Helltaker series. Now this series started as a game, a free puzzle adventure game, with dating elements, you know, because it's basically a harem game, and it's still on Steam, to this day. And by the way, after the game, the creator of Helltaker also created a webcomic for the series. And the webcomic basically explores different scenarios based on the game's various endings. I've also seen a lot of fan images of these characters all around the internet. Anyways, who is Cerberus from Helltaker? Well, she's a very simple yet complicated character. See, instead of having 3 heads, this version of Cerberus has 3 vessels embodied by a single soul. So basically, each of these vessels, each of these bodies, each of these dog-like waifus here share 1 brain cell. And also one of their cons is that they have a goal to corrupt the mortal realm. Now how these girls plan to corrupt the mortal realm is kind of weird. In one comic in particular, they try teaching satanic rituals to trick-or-treaters for Halloween. And another con is they can literally kill you with their cuteness. Matter of fact, it's implied in the bad ending of the video game that Cerberus is more dangerous for how cute they are rather than their canine features. In the story, it's explained that the 3 bodies attacked the Helltaker, which is the main character, this guy, like rabid dogs, but there was no mention of physical damage sustained. Instead, the Helltaker specifically said that he had a heart attack from the cuteness of it all. This is also a pro, by the way. If I could die getting smothered to death by dog women, they'll be on the top of my list. Now for more of the pros, since each vessel shares 1 soul, if the Cerberus experiences something exciting or pleasurable like eating pancakes at the same time, it could cause her to have an infinite loop of pleasure, and I think Cerberus explains it a little better.
You three share one mind, right?
Yes. A demon can have many bodies. But it's still a single demon.
Fair enough, but let's consider the following. If all three of you eat pancakes at the same time, would that make the pancakes triple delicious?
Whoa! Hold up right there for a second. It's not as simple as you think. There are unique dangers involved. We could get stuck in an infinite loop of pleasure. Things would get out of control real fast. Usually ends with bloodshed.
Now, I don't know whose blood they're talking about, but as long as it's not yours, that's a pro. Also, just the fact that one soul is controlling 3 bodies, and each of those bodies are sexy dog woman, that's an absolute pro. So, real quick, random question for you. Which type of Cerberus waifu is your favorite? Do you like all the heads on one body? Or 3 bodies and 1 soul? And tell me your honest opinions in the comments. Do you think it would be wise to smash a Cerberus waifu? In my opinion, hell yeah! But that's just mine. Oh, and by the way, no, this is not the dog waifu video part 2. That's coming later. So until then, you guys have a great day. Bye!